Lafayette, Indiana. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the Purdue Boilermakers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
The Purdue Boilermakers have a unique and beautiful stadium. Ross Aid Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum and all of the fans. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Falcons headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, and that's where his offense will go to work. Gibson, knocked down immediately.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. To the back. Driven back.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Right down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Gibson. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup for 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. He's got it on the move. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Purdue! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Coming out with it, it's Clay. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Trying the left side. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Handoff again. Nice move to keep running. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Long way to go on second down. They'll run it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag.
There he goes. Quarterback gets the first down. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop.
And right down the middle. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Makes a move. He's got an alley. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Turns out it's Gibson. There he goes. Into the house. Touchdown, Boilermaker.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game, and he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Clay. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Trying to establish the run. Enough to move the chains. Here's a little room there. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Might as well give it to him again. They'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
And the Falcons will have it first and 10. Pulls it. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. From the gun, looking for a man. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on third and long with the run, and nothing doing.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The Falcons come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Motion from the back. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Here comes the heat. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Turns it upfield. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got enough space. Touchdown, Purdue! And they take it in for 6 more points. What a game he's had. Third touchdown this one and 5 on the season.
After starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Bowling Green has it back to Falcons. will go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Plows his way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Falcons will punt this one away. Trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake.
You're just trying to change the ebb and flow of the game. You're trying to get some of this momentum back, so you go fake punt, and you can't get it executed. It
Unleashes one deep. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And they add 6 more to go over that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Clay. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7. They have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tackles. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Looking left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Making the adjustment on the play. First play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Boilermakers have moved it inside the 20. Fresh center downs going to the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And his first throw here is incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Extending the play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down.
And listen, third down and long is such a hard spot to be in. That's where defenses want offenses, right? Like, they got them right where they want them. But there's a really nice job by the playmaker. QB got him the football, and he didn't run out of bounds. Like, he fought for every single extra yard he could. Fought, almost got to the first down marker, but now sets up a fourth down.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! He'll try to tack on one more.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clay. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looks as if he's going to run it. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and it's 4th down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might have to take this opportunity to be aggressive, try to make this 4th down conversion, and try to go down the field and get some points on the board.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it.
Here we go. Ready. Wide 80. Wide 80. But hard.
Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on down. Great push and penetration from that defensive front. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. A snap wants to throw to start this drive. Going to throw it deep. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Going to take a shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter. Couldn't quite find his man. We've played 2 quarters here at halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with Texas, taking on the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Longhorns in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Got some work to do here on 2nd and 8 from the 20. Keeps it on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Right back to it. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He's gonna get loose. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively.
Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue!
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
And they tacked on the extra point. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays, aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want it. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Falcons looking to convert on 4th down. Looking for Parker. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. inside. It's Gibson. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Give to the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback. When you're trailing, you're in the second half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start making throws in tight windows. It's not an easy situation by any stretch, but big-time players make big plays in big games.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back to its own great field position.
And listen, obviously, this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can...
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game, who's winning.
He smashes his way through again. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the running back has it. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They're going to ride this running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Didn't even even get started, he'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Ready? Ready, 5. Ready, 5. Why did he go?
Brought down. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that 1st down. Nice job.
The Falcons back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running inside. It's Craig. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
That's a really good stop on the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Trying to get the corner. Might have a chance. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10. And the Falcons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Hits inside. It's Craig. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
129. Where did he go?
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let it go.
Quick give. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Go.
Here's Gibson to begin the drive. They put the brakes on it.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
He's past the marker. Turns it on down the left side. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And listen, I know there's people at home watching this after that touchdown run with no time left. They're just piling on. But listen, there's time on the clock. You got to keep